Hello guys, welcome to the YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. What's up? I'm doing all right. As always, I'm going to come on today and talk about something very specific. I want to talk about releasing the ego and phrase cycling. As everyone is coming around to terms such as awakening and spirituality, you might come across something that we know as the ego. I want to give you a little something that might help you do a little better with the relationships that you have, one with your ego and with your friends, with your partners, with your family. And I wanted to introduce this concept of phrase cycling. A lot of the memories, a lot of the feelings, a lot of the emotions that we have when we live this life, they all come from the words that we use. The words that we use have a linguistic imprint. The words that have, they're basically memories, but they're basically experiences that are contained in the words that we're using, so as to bring about the memory, the feeling, the idea every time we use it. So what the word trauma might mean to somebody, as far as torture might mean terrible relationships or emotional devastation to another person, the word trauma is supposed to just trigger that. So that's what a linguistic imprint is gonna be. We have lots and lots of words that we use nowadays that are locked up in the ego. We have a lot of personalities that we're trying not to be, or that we're trying to be, to maintain an image that doesn't belong to us anymore. And it's about time we let those things go. Stop using words that don't serve us. Let's stop being locked up in experiences and memories and feelings that belong to times that are way back in the past. We must let them go. It's time to let them go, and I'm here to offer you something that will give you some freedom in that regard. This was something that I put myself through when I was trying to help myself release my ego, or at least just unchain it. That's what I would say. To unchain the ego from emotions, feelings and ideas and realities and experiences that I'm no longer a part of, I'm no longer in. I want to be present, all into whoever I'm facing. I don't want to have to draw back a feeling, take something from someone else, and then give it to the person that I'm dealing with. Because that's what happens with linguistic inputs that aren't handled properly within yourself. You might say something that you know relates to your sister, but you're not talking to your sister right now. You're talking to your uncle, say, right? So you don't want to use words like evil when you mean to say your brother and your partner is standing right in front of you, willing to listen to you. We want to keep ourselves from feeling attacked by people that aren't attacking us. We want to be more present in order to deal with whatever might truly be an attack. We want to be able to keep connection and communication open. So phrase cycling consists of using one phrase, and it consists of holding a concept in your hands and sifting out and just filtering out all of the words, the identities that are associated with the concept that you're holding. So when you say something like love, family, bears, animals, insects, collaboration, friends, pain, lessons, each of those words means something. So what we want to do is take apart and identify exactly what do we mean when we say these words. So when I came across this, I was trying to do some work on myself to release my ego, to just unchain it, to help me make sure that I'm making the proper connections with the people that I'm talking to, and proper connections within myself, so that I can just really engage the way that I want to. I just love to be fully engaged. I would take words and take feelings too, especially when I maybe experience something when I'm out in the world. I would take that phrase, I would take that word, and then I would go, has nothing to do with. That's what phrase cycling, that's the core of phrase cycling. I would take a word like beauty and continue on through the phrase. Beauty has nothing to do with a face, has nothing to do with the heart, has nothing to do with cleanliness, has nothing to do with Maintenance has nothing to do with grace, has nothing to do with. So that's how I would use phrase cycling to help me. The sentence itself doesn't need to make sense specifically. The only thing that you need to do is allow what comes to you to speak to you according to what, according to the topic that you want to go through a phrase cycling moment with. Doing that is definitely going to help you see points where you struggle with certain words, where you struggle with certain feelings, struggle with certain experiences that you used to have. When you go through these phrase cycles, you gotta use positive and negative things. Like whatever you think is positive or what you think is negative, allow those things to come up. I remember I was giving phrase cycling to someone that I was talking to, and we chose beauty, so she was going along on beauty, and it was a hard point for her. It was a really hard point for her to talk about. She didn't see it in herself, so it went back and forth. It went back and forth until she felt like she understood that her beauty was something that she owned. It was something that belongs to her. It doesn't belong to anyone else. And that's exactly what we want to come down to. We want to come down to the point where the words that we use, we realize is something that belongs to us. It's not related to anyone else, and it's not supposed to be. Beauty doesn't have anything to do with a community. It doesn't have anything to do with social status. It doesn't have anything to do with how people see you or how you're supposed to be treated. It has nothing to do with that, because if you didn't choose what beauty means to you, no one gets to apply a standard of beauty to you. They're not in your body. They haven't had your experiences. So they don't get to tell you what beauty is. They don't own beauty for you. You own beauty for you. So phrase cycling in all is supposed to help you come to that understanding, right? So that's how you releasing the ego from yourself. That's how you release the ego. That's how you remove that linguistic imprint. It's taking off all of the bonds that everyone else has put on you and allowing you to see for yourself what you've chosen to own. Because that's what we really want. That's the place that we really want to be at. We want to be in the place of an identity of a person that owns the words that we use, that owns our experiences, that owns the place that we're in. Because that's the only place you can come from. It's the most authentic and true place that you can come from. You want your memories to be yours. You want your experiences to be yours. You want your interests to be yours. You want your love, your heart, your emotions, your associations, your communication. You want it to be open. You want it to be honest. You want to be brave. You want to be courageous. Because all of those concepts, all those ideas, identities, words, thoughts, actions, they all belong to you. So give it a shot. If it makes any sense, go ahead, let me know. If it doesn't make any sense, though, let me know. I'll break it down for you a little bit more. Like, comment, subscription, right down below. Just want to come in and give that to you guys. I hope that helps. Thank you for coming through. I'll catch you guys later.